to the $100 MBA Show, the business podcast that gives you practical, real business lessons instead of useless jibber-jabber every single day with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. And in today's episode, you will learn how fast should your email list be growing. As we all know, growing your audience and growing your email list in particular is a big part of growing your business. We know the larger our audience, the more we can reach people, the more we can affect people. And obviously, these audience members can turn into customers. But as we're growing our email list, a lot of us ask ourselves, how fast should I be growing it? Is my email list not growing fast enough? How do I know? What's the benchmark? How should I gauge it? Well, today I'm going to give you all those answers, as well as the mindset you should have when it comes to growing your email list. I mean, I've been growing an email list since 2001, so I know a little bit about this topic, and I want to share with you what I know in today's episode. So let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by Earth Class Mail. Get your professional business address and have all your mail that's sent there scanned and up in the cloud for you to review from anywhere in the world. Earth Class Mail syncs with all your favorite accounting apps so you can pay invoices, you can get paid, and you can do it from your phone, from your laptop, from your desktop, from anywhere. Do things right and no more physical mail. Try for free for a month over at earthclassmail.com/MBA month and use coupon code MBA month. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of today's lesson of how fast your email list should be growing, a word about an email list. I know that having a large email list is a goal for many of us, but I want you to really focus on the quality of your list as well. You can have an email list of 100,000 subscribers, but only 5,000 of them open your emails. It doesn't really matter how large the list is if the quality is not there. You want people that will open your emails, people that are interested in what you offer, that are engaged. Why? Because you pay for every single subscriber. With all email marketing services or softwares, they charge per subscriber. So instead of having 100,000 subscribers where only 5,000 actually open your emails, you can actually be paying for a whole lot less. Let's say, for example, you culled that list all the way down to, let's say, 15,000. You'll be saving a whole lot of money. And that's a great savings because you're really only going to be focusing on those that are potential customers, people that are really interested in what you do. Why would you be paying for dud subscribers? You got to look at this as a business, guys. Yes, you have to pay for email marketing, but you got to see an ROI. Why are you spending this money if these people are not buyers? No, the whole point of cultivating an email list is cultivating an audience that will eventually be customers. So really think about the quality of the people you're looking for. Now, having said that, you want to grow that list of qualified, quality email subscribers. How do you know if your email list is growing fast enough? Well, when you're first getting started, the percentage of growth should be higher than when you are down the line, when you're in the thousands. Let me give you some examples. So when you're first getting started and your email list is still in the hundreds, let's say, for example, you have 100 email list subscribers, then your percentage of growth should be 20 to 25% every month. I like to measure email growth month to month because it allows me to account for unsubscribes and things like that. So month over month, say for example you start with 100, then next month you should be at 120 or 125. Now I know every industry is different, but if you're making a concerted effort, these are some good numbers to know by. These should be target numbers. And anything more than that would be great. Now as you get bigger, as your email list grows and you're in the thousands, that percentage is going to be harder to hit. Like, for example, if you have 8,000 email subscribers, getting 1,600 new subscribers the next month is hard. That's challenging. It's doable, but I would lower it down to 15%. If you're in the thousands, I would say 15. And then in the tens of thousands, I would say between 10 and 15%. This is just from my experience where I found that when I make a strong effort, these are good solid numbers to hit. So look at percentage. Don't look at how many emails you're actually getting every month, how many email subscribers you're getting every month. Now, I should note that these numbers are with no paid advertising. I'm talking about this is just content marketing that you're doing on your website, email lists you're collecting through opt-ins on your website, using apps like SumoMe that allows you to collect emails easily. Super highly recommend them. They are free. And Noah Kagan and his team run a great software. But if you're using any kind of paid advertising, like Facebook ads, or using any other external way of growing your email list, like webinars, your list growing should be a lot higher. For example, I ran Facebook ads for a couple months to a free course for Webinar Ninja. Then those who signed up for that free course got invited to a webinar. And in those 2 months, I was able to get over 5,000 email subscribers. But I do have to say, I invested a little over $1,100 in ads. So it wasn't free. But they were qualified leads, and I really thought that was worth the price. So you should definitely have goals when it comes to growing your email list. Take a look at where you are now and see where you want to be next month, the month after, within 6 months, within a year. And see what you can do to grow your email list. What are some things that you could do? What can you offer? You know, on the $100 Bay, we have multiple ways for you to provide us your email address so we can give you free goodies. The more free stuff you can offer your audience, the higher the potential for you to grow your email list. So for example, you can sign up for our newsletter. You can sign up for our free 7-day course on idea validation. You can sign up for 5 separate guides. Already we're at 7 different pieces of content that you can give us your email address for. 7 ways for us to grow our email list. We run workshops, we run webinars. There are so many ways you can do it. We have a lot of episodes on this topic, so make sure you check out our archives. But the point here is that you have to track your success. That's the only way you're going to know you're successful. You can't just say, oh, my email list is not growing or it's not growing fast enough. Well, take a look at where you were and where you are now. And also take a look at what are you doing about it? What are you doing? Are you offering ways for people to offer their email address in exchange for something of value? Are you guest blogging on other people's blogs so people can find out about you and sign up for your newsletter or for your freebie? Are you guesting on other people's podcasts? What are you doing? How are you getting out there? How are you making sure your email list is growing? Guys, I got more on today's topic, but before that, I got to give love to today's sponsor, HostGator. When you're building a business, you don't want to have to worry about the tech of creating your business website or registering domain names or getting SSL certificates for secure checkouts. Let the experts take care of that for you over at HostGator. When you sign up for HostGator, you get 24/7 live support. So you get a whole team of people dedicated to make sure you win with your business website. They'll help you and walk you through creating your website, maintaining your website, and upgrading your website whenever you need it to be upgraded. That also includes when you start with the baby plan with HostGator, you can upgrade at any time as your business and your website grows. But the point here is just to get started. And now is a great time because you could save 30% off with our amazing discount code. That means you can get started for only $5 a month. Just go to HostGator.com/MBA30. Again, that's HostGator.com/MBA30. Guys, to wrap up today's lesson, I want you to use the percentages that I offered you. If you're in the hundreds, look for a 20 to 25% increase in your email list month to month. If you're in the thousands, 20 is a stretch, but let's look at 15 to 20. If you're in the tens of thousands, then 15 is a great number to hit, 15%. Remember, these are rough numbers, and if you could exceed these numbers, that'd be great. And I've exceeded these numbers before, but I want to give you numbers where it's like achievable, but at the same time, it's not like you're growing slowly. This is like the minimum in my book. But more importantly, focus on quality and focus on how you're going to actually grow the list. What are you offering to people in order to do this? Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. I enjoyed teaching it. Guys, I don't want you to miss any of our daily lessons. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on iTunes or your podcast app, whatever you're using, so you don't miss any of our episodes. Your episode will automatically download right on your device. That's it for me today, guys, but before I go, I want to leave you with this. Growing your email list is a good goal because it's tangible, allows you to really communicate with your audience directly. People check their email, people deal with their email. Social media, people can ignore it. People could be traveling. People could miss your newsfeed. The point here is that email is the most powerful way to communicate with your audience. So that goal of growing your email list is a good one. Make sure you're setting up your goals for month after month growth. All right, guys, I hope that helps. I hope to see you in tomorrow's episode. I'll see you then. Take care.